Okay.
Yeah.
It's recording now.
Okay.
Hello and welcome back to Roll 20 Miles,
Hi.
a D&D actual play podcast run by me, the DM Lillian. To my left, give me your character name, your name, somewhere in that order, and then which one, where's the fifth baby dragon?
I don't know. Somebody took it.
Which one of the baby dragons is your favorite? And name their color. If you don't know how to describe their color, point it out to me, and then I'll describe it.
Okay. My name is Oreo. You can call me Oreo. My character's name is Balasar, and my favorite dragon is this purple one with glittery things all around it.
Is the purple one with the white highlights?
Yes.
My name is Nico. My character's name is Lawrence. My favorite one is the black one
With gray highlights.
gray highlights.
I'm Jonas. I play Steve, and my favorite one is the blue one with green highlights.
You can share your favorites. And then Pixie is having a mute day. So B is to my right. They're not going to be speaking much. They're going to be speaking telepathically through a whiteboard. We have B, who plays Pixie, and their favorite is the teal one with the green accents. Or the light blue one with the white accents. Okay. I guess I should pick one. I really like the pale pink one with the white.
What?
We handed the purple one over to Oreo because we're now all holding a baby dragon.
Okay.
Last session, do not put the baby dragon in your mouth. Last session, I made an entire video on it, so I should know pretty well. Let me flip over here. The player started by Lawrence poofing out and talking to Quet about heading to the Cafe in Chaos, which is run by Hamlis the Tiefling. They head over to the Cafe in Chaos where they meet Hamlis and eat cinnamon rolls. Balasar gets a cinnamon roll that turns him neon blue.
Woo.
And Steve gets a cinnamon roll that makes the baby dragons appear. Pixie drinks some coffee, has a sleepless night. That's not too big of a deal. They start to head to Badwill, where Pixie gets a corn chain from Charlie Cornsicle at the Corn Emporium.
Corn chain.
Yes, a corn chain that sings, "Do not choke the baby dragon!" Seriously, if you are going to hurt the baby dragons, you do not get the baby dragons. It's like if you don't take care of children, you don't get the baby children.
For our audio friends, Nico used a string of yarn to tie a noose around the black baby dragon's neck. So that's not it. No. Let's not get any further into that, shall we?
The party heads to Badwill, where all of the players, except for Lawrence, get bags of holding. Pixie buys an extra bag of holding. Steve gets a shirt that says, "Sounds like a bad idea, I'm in," and gives it over to Balasar, who wears it as a crop top. And the color scheme for Balasar is just blue and gold.
Very patriotic.
Entirely. Pixie's taken a step back to eat the burrito. Pixie has flown away to eat the burrito. Let me check here. Above the counter. Nope. And Balasar finds a book called This Chaotic War. After that, they head back to the Shattered Bulb, where Balasar is suspicious of Quet and thinks that Quet is probably making out with Hamlis, but he instead finds them in the library talking over things. On their fourth day in town, they head to see General Balasar, where go to meet General Lila, who explains their job is to head over to the Untathier country and find out how they are incorporating demonic magics and why have their spies stopped responding. They head to this train station, where everyone mostly just takes a seat up front, except for Steve, who goes and talks to Lady Elena Marzipan, who is cousins to Mr. Charlie Cornsicle, and learns that the people in charge of the corn import is the Cornsicle family. He also steals a corn chain, so there is now 2 corn chains.
And diamonds.
And a few diamonds. So now there is now 2 corn chains that sing the entire corn video in the party, and that's where we left off. Before I bring Lawrence back, Steve, do you finish your conversation off with Elena and head back up?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you take a seat across from the 2 others? So there's Balasar. You guys are on the right side of the train if the train is facing forward. So Balasar is near the window, unless Balasar doesn't sit near the window. Pixie and the dragons are in the seat next to him. And then the bench right across from you guys facing each other would be you and Farron. Who is holding Lawrence's amulet?
That was me.
Okay. So, Lawrence, before we get into that, what happens to your character when he poofs out? Does he just go basically into a dissociative blackness? Or does he go back to his childhood home and just sit there for a few hours? It's chaotic magic, so it could just be him poofing out for a couple of hours to nowhere. An island in the middle of the ocean.
Sometimes it's like a desert. Sometimes it's his childhood home. Sometimes it's like a forest. And this time, luckily, it was like a random city. But he was completely lost, and so he got
He just sat around?
he got talking with the locals,
Oh, okay.
and the locals gave him like a hat, and now he looks like a cowboy.
No. We encourage player autonomy to make choices here. I flipped Nico off because I find it funny to be annoyed when my players make choices, but I encourage that heavily because I want my players to be engaged with the game. And for example, Nico choosing to add something to the story means he's being active in the game, which is good. Steve, you kind of feel, is it in your pocket?
Yeah.
Okay, you start feeling the amulet in your pocket kind of just buzz. And
So does he just emerge out of your pocket?
kind of.
So I'm on his lap.
Yes, actually, it is 1 second. You guys are you get like 2 seconds of buzzing, and then now there's a cat man sitting on top of you and Farron.
Y'all, howdy.
Howdy.
The cat is
Bang.
back.
Bang.
Wait. You go here? You're on this train too? That's wild.
Talk louder, my friend, or
Oh,
scooch
whoops.
closer to the mic.
You go on this train? That's wild. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Do you say anything other than howdy?
Y'all, howdy.
Bang.
Bang, bang.
Farron pushes your legs off of him. He does not want you touching him. He's like shoves your legs off. And do you want to make a dex check or you just want to fall off the lap?
I roll off.
Okay. And I want everyone to make me a perception check.
Well, I have my same dice from last session.
We'll give it 3 rolls before we switch them out. Okay.
3 rolls, and if it's 3 bad ones in a row, it goes in jail.
Yeah.
Woo. I think I win. I got a nat 1.
18.
Whoa!
Guys!
Visual audio friends, He rolled. They rolled a 19.
With the dice,
18.
I got a 19, and plus my 1 perception is
18.
20. I did it. I friggin' did it.
Okay, cool. Steve, you're just very happy. You're looking over your little gems and your new toys after talking to Elena and just learning about the town. You're just happy you got your own corn chain because you saw it on Pixie's belt earlier and you were like, I want a corn chain because you forgot to go to the Corn Emporium.
Why isn't it Cornporium? Wait, yeah, Cornporium.
It's Corn Emporium.
Okay.
I'm not changing the name. I like Corn Emporium.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say Pixie is probably looking over at Steve and noticing the corn chain. But Lawrence and Balasar, first off, what is Lawrence doing? Is he laying there? Yeah, that's what my brain put together. Audio friends.
Honestly, that's kind of what I thought too, but
I did not go there. I did not go there.
I ignored it.
Cornoporium.
Honestly, I'm surprised.
Cornoporium.
Yeah, I heard it in the word. Cornporium sounds too close to porn for me, so that's why I'm staying with Corn Emporium.
Honestly, that's
Cornoporium.
fair. I didn't make the connection in my head until I said it out loud.
No, it's all good.
What, do they watch corns making out?
Please shut up. Please. Don't. No.
Does Lawrence just...
I don't
do
want
they,
that mental image.
Why doesn't everybody just start discussing the name of the Corn Emporium?
As a reminder, I've made the... Sorry.
Why doesn't everybody just start discussing the name of the Corn Emporium on the train? And they go, why isn't it Cornporium? And then somebody else goes, because it sounds too close to porn.
Yeah, the ladies behind you who made the comment about did General Balasar have children when they noticed the baby dragons? Are like, oh, did you stop by the Corn Emporium? I thought it was Cornporium. No, that sounds like pornium.
Lawrence is kind of like standing up and like doing the tilting with the hat.
So you turn around and tilt to the people across the way, and you see this black tabaxi, and you make eye contact with her, and she immediately darts her eyes. Balasar, you also notice this. Balasar, you realize that this is General L'Oreal. She is one of the generals that you've been working with, but right now she has been off of the battlefield due to leave, so she has mostly been doing professional work. Lawrence, this is your older sister, L'Oreal. And she makes eye contact with you and turns to the woman, so she's sitting near the window, and she turns to the woman. Me?
Yes.
I feel like anyone who plays a tabaxi probably should be. Yeah.
Nico, is Lawrence your fursona?
He could be.
He could be.
Could be.
But this tabaxi woman turns, by the way, this tabaxi woman is all black and has yellow eyes, and one of her ears
I take off the hat and
I'm describing a character here.
Sorry.
I will let you describe that in a second. Let me finish describing her. She has some scars in her ear that look like from battle, and a few on her face, where just because of the scarring, the fur hasn't grown back as well. And at this point, she stops making eye contact with anyone and turns to the woman and just starts talking to her very, very hushedly.
I take off the hat, throw it away, and I yell, "Sis!"
Do I notice any of what's going on?
Yes.
Okay, so do I recognize the Tabaxi girl?
Yes,
Yeah.
like I said before,
Yeah.
this is General Leela. She's
Yeah.
one of the generals. The only reason she hasn't been on
Not
the...
Leela.
L'Oreal.
L'Oreal, okay.
I can't get any people in Lawrence's anyone in this family right.
Skill issue.
Yeah, it's my skill issue.
Anyway, so I go up, I'm like, oh, it's you. Hi.
Okay, before I...
So you're gonna interrupt my family reunion?
Yes.
Is this a character?
Yes.
Yes.
Lawrence! Balasar.
I go up and I hug her.
Oh,
I resist.
L'Oreal. As soon as he goes to
I
hug
resist.
L'Oreal.
I resist his push.
okay. Make a strength versus dex check. And while you're making these checks,
Which are mine?
dex.
Wait, get your stat together. Get your stat together.
While you guys are pushing,
Wait,
I'm gonna
what am I?
dex. I'm gonna describe the woman next to her. This is a round-faced lady.
5.
This is a
3.
No way!
Okay, let me describe the woman sitting next to her, who is a round-faced woman who is very nicely heavily set. Like, she looks like she is very comfortable in her body. She is a light olive-toned lady in a nice summer dress with short brown hair.
Meanwhile, Steve is juggling the dragons. For our audio friends, Jonas is juggling the little baby squishmallow dragons.
Attempting to.
Attempting to. Is Steve doing the same thing in the campaign?
The dragons, every time you toss them up, they fly to keep them. Like, they help you. They help you. They're like, okay, I'm gonna land in this hand now, and they hop. I'm making this cannon. They love being juggled.
Okay, good.
Love it.
You're teaching them how to fly with it.
That's what that is. It's not animal abuse, I promise.
So,
They enjoy
describe what happens between your two characters.
it. Okay, so, like, Lawrence goes to hug L'Oreal, and I just immediately, like, I shove him out of the way. He's kind of like, I kind of...
I flick Balasar in the eye.
You lost. You're gonna be pushed out of the way.
I push her out of the way, but I flick Balasar in the eye.
Make an
Lawrence,
attack?
you lost.
A 2.
Yeah, that does not, even with... I don't
Do you
think
just-
unarmed strike has anything.
Do you just flick the air?
You're falling back and you go to flick him and you think you have it, but you're just too short.
Does he fall
All
over?
my smash!
Does he just fall over?
Does he?
No, I couch myself.
Okay. You fall like
You-
one row back, but you're able to catch yourself. So you see the ladies who were gossiping, and then a human who is sitting on a tablet typing away.
So I push him back, and I'm like, ha 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 ha. Oh yeah, he's some cat
Balasar,
guy.
she's my sister. Why did you push me out of the way, you dumbass?
We're both generals. We have fought in battles together, Lawrence.
Sure.
You haven't seen your sister in like 10 years.
Yeah, I want a family reunion. I don't want some weird dragon boy pushing me out of the way.
And I don't need some weird cat guy hugging my fellow general.
I would recommend you do not insult my race. That's General Balasar for you, dear, she says to the lady next to her. What are you guys doing on the train? It's great to see you. She says with a strained smile.
We are going to a continent place to
Why
discover
haven't you
that the other army is doing demonic shit with their weapons.
Went to there?
Yes.
I was in the meeting. You weren't there.
Okay.
Why weren't you there, Balasar?
Good question.
I would love to know the answer.
I just stare at her.
She stares back.
I stare.
Wow, that was lovely.
Do you step in between them?
Yes. Why haven't you come home?
Let's just say I don't like mother and father very well.
That's fair. They're not nice people.
I also didn't really appreciate having to raise almost everyone in the household. I wanted to gain my own life, and as you can see, I became a general. Sorry I didn't write.
Hey, at least Lawrence is cool.
Do you call a crust?
Yeah.
Thank you, kind stranger.
Oh, I'm Steve.
I just start
You
staring.
can call me Steve as well.
Do I just start staring daggers at Steve?
Do you? I don't know. It's
Yes.
your character.
Yes.
Okay.
Not to intimidate. I'm just staring daggers at him, staring right through him.
I just look away.
Well, with my lovely chaotic magic, I get to see them at least once a month.
Oh dear. Are you okay?
No, not mentally.
Oh. That's why I left. I was tired.
Oh, you left because of me.
No,
That makes
no,
sense.
I did not say that. I did not say that. I was about to explain I got tired of burying dead bodies.
I enjoyed that, though.
Did you?
Well, I had to carry a child on my hip, like I was holding one of our siblings, while burying a body. It's not the greatest place for a toddler to grow up.
That might be why I'm mentally scarred.
Yes, I actually would assume.
Huh,
So
well, that
are
explains a lot.
Yes, indeed. Are you here with General Balasar as well? I wasn't
yes.
I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting the General Balasar to leave his post. He's not one to go off of the plan. He likes his battlefield.
Yeah, sadly I'm with this bastard.
Yeah,
Damn.
we're kind of stuck together. So,
Who put you two together?
Steve.
yeah,
Wait, what did I do?
that guy back there.
Wait, I'm confused. I'm not here, I promise. I just continued.
And how did this come about?
It's a long story.
Would you guys like to take a seat? Everyone is staring, including have you not been listening to these ladies behind you gossip?
I don't care. They can gossip all they frickin' want.
These ladies are looking over their seat back at you, and when L'Oreal
I-
calls out, they like both turn their heads and like sink down low.
Anyway, yeah, my legs are tired. Let's sit down.
So you sit across from
I sit.
L'Oreal and the
Yep.
woman with her?
Yeah.
Do you? And who's taking the window seat? Are you fighting over the window seat?
No, I sit in the aisle seat
Okay.
because that's easier to get to the bathroom.
Okay.
That's why I sit on the planes in the aisle seat, or at least try to.
I like to sit in the aisle seat because it's easier to nap.
Aisle seat gives me more leg room.
That's a different story. That's a story for not a D&D podcast episode.
Yeah.
So you guys sit down, and so you guys are talking with L'Oreal and the lady with her. Oh, Balasar, Steve, this is my lovely wife, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Steve. The aisle isn't wide, so if you say this, she smiles and says, "It's nice to meet you too, Steve. I love your
So
background."
Oh,
you
thanks.
got married and you didn't invite me?
If I invited you, Mother and Father would have come along, and you know what Mother and Father say.
Yeah.
The implications of we don't actually know what they say yet. This could just be like
They could just literally say
they make.
pee pee poo poo. You know what mother and father say? Pee pee poo poo. Make that canon, please.
No. Do you say that though? Do you say it like, "Oh yes, indeed, pee pee poo poo"?
Yes.
We've been married for around 5 years now,
Slay.
so. Oh, thank you, Balasar. It's great to see you two. I never expected that my new life would ever interact with my old one.
Where are you two headed?
We're headed back to Canedale.
Oh, where's that? I've never heard of that place.
It's on the coast. It's on the coast, but more down south than here. It's a paperwork town for the army, so they don't have a lot of standing armies there. But because I'm on family leave with my wife, because, well, we're supposed to have a child soon. Because we're on family leave, the army still wants me working, but they understand the importance of needing to take care of my wife and my future family. And so they sent me down to just mostly work on information gathering.
Oh, well, that sounds fun.
They are fun.
Everyone make me a perception check.
Okie doke.
That
Not a
didn't-
1. Take it. 9.
Including your...
Yeah,
What is that number? 16?
that's an 18.
Oh, 19.
13.
Can we please put the dice thing on the table? Can I move the strawberries? Okay, they're over here now if anybody wants them.
Is that a 15? Okay, your 5s look like S's. So...
Is anxiety.
So anyone who got above a 10, I feel like actually this is just obvious. One of the ladies gets up from her seat. You don't really notice this part. But they head to the bathroom, and when they open the bathroom, a human falls out with a knife in his back. Dead.
Fun.
And you hear this lady and you hear this lady scream, and she goes, "Oh my gosh!"
That guy's dead.
I'm gonna get up and go see what happened.
I didn't do it. I just went to the
What's my
bathroom.
sister's name again?
L'Oreal.
L'Oreal. Would you mind following me?
Where to? The bathroom?
Well, there's a dead guy there.
Oh, yes. Let's go to the bathroom. I think Balasar's already headed there. There may
Yeah.
be a line to go use the bathroom.
Yeah. I'm going to.
Do you take all 5 baby dragons, or do you leave them in the seat with Pixie?
I'm gonna leave them in the seat, unless Pixie is going with me. No, okay.
Pixie's babysitting the babies. Pixie's just like, I'll stay here with the stuff.
I'll stay here with the children.
Exactly. So you guys walk over, and there is a human with a knife in his back. And there's a woman, and people are starting to, like, get out of their seats or, like, lean over.
I'm gonna, like, look at the knife and see if I can find anything about it.
Investigation check.
That one.
It's a knife! And it's bloody!
No way!
It looks like somebody took it and stabbed him.
No way!
Crazy.
I will say this bathroom is like a foot. Like, it's just a toilet, and it's, like, not wide.
No way! I thought
Like,
an
not
ant coughed up a knife and it stabbed him in the back. No way!
Guys, I think this guy's dead. That's what I can tell.
Are you sure?
Oh my
I've
god.
had,
Can I
like-
do an investigation check?
Describe what you're doing first.
Can I, like, see, like, look in the bathroom and see if there's any, like, footprints in the blood or...
Yes, now you can make an investigation check. By the way, Farron leans over from their seat and then leans back and goes, "So, Pixie, you like cupcakes?" Cool.
4.
There's blood, and a lot of it.
Can I go down to the guy's face and see if he's actually dead by just like slapping his face several times? I go and do that.
Make me an investigation check.
Oh my gosh. 15, 16.
He's dead. He's so dead. You like hit this dead dude in the face, and like you do it a couple times before L'Oreal puts her hand on your shoulder and goes, "Balasar, I know you like to kill things, but this one's already dead."
Aww.
I know, but maybe you can find the murderer.
Oh, yay, murderer, yes.
Yes.
Let's go find them. Find it. Kill them. Kill them.
30 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. Let CPR reference.
It's what you do.
Jonas,
when
it
you-
looks like your hair is about to be struck by lightning.
I'm aware. It's a vibe, yeah.
Okay.
But it's a reference, and like if there's someone passed out, then that's what you do, according to CPR stuff.
Vibe check.
It's a vibe check.
Unfortunately, the guy failed the vibe check.
apparently. Yeah. Clearly, what happened there?
General Lilo leans down.
L'Oreal.
L names will be the death of me.
And my whole family's named L.
L.
Huh. It's a dwarvish knife. She takes it and pulls it out of the dude. Yep, definitely dwarvish. But I can't tell. Are those oh my gosh, there's fingerprints in the blood! I should not have grabbed this. I should know my training. She sets it down on his body.
Are we,
No, you're fine.
okay. Wait, I want to take it and put it in a place so that we can figure it out.
So there's an empty seating area with no one sitting in it. So do you pick up the knife and put it over there?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't clean it up or anything, I don't care. I don't care if there's no blood on the seat. It adds flavor. It adds decoration.
Decoration to it.
I'm gonna go up to the front of the
I
train
finger paint with
and
the
see
blood.
if anything's like,
So going towards like the engine
Yeah, the
room.
engine.
You go to open the door and it is locked.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
I finger paint with the blood. I'm joking.
That better be a joke, because I was about to describe to you what you were painting.
What was he gonna paint?
I don't know. He didn't continue painting.
Got it.
I paint a cat.
Aren't you in your 20s? Why are you painting with blood? Does it not get like your paws, your black paws? Doesn't it get soaked up into your paws?
Get it? I'm already a cat, so I'm
I
painting a
actually
cat
thought
with blood.
he was gonna paint this.
I'm gonna
how
paint a
loud-
rocket ship.
How loud do you knock, Steve?
Really loud. Like, as loud as I can.
Make me a performance check.
Where did Oh no. Ooh.
Nice.
12.
Okay, somebody comes back and knocks back on it, waiting for you to stop knocking.
There's like a dead body in the bathroom.
Okay. I can't open it. It's locked.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I didn't know there was a lock on it.
Okay,
Oh,
stand back.
no.
I'm gonna like knock it down or stuff.
Okay. I'm taking a few steps back.
And then I'm just gonna like run full sprint and just
Break your arm.
Shoulder first.
Strength check.
10.
You run. Why do I only have metal dice here? No, I'm not using your dice. They're cursed.
Excuse me. They had some good rolls today.
Today.
Yeah, today. So maybe they're not cursed.
Wait, I used the wrong die. I rolled a d20 for your damage. And then I realized that's not
17 damage.
No. Take 2 damage from the door.
Dang it.
As you're really confident in this. And you go and you run in it and you just smack really hard against it and now your head hurts.
Can I just start saying in the back, Owenor? Owenor!
We would, but it's locked.
Owenor!
Stand back again, dude. I'm gonna try to cut out the lock. I'm gonna take my rapier and make a hole around the lock.
Okay. There's no lock.
Hold on. I go up there.
Where the doorknob usually would be.
Okay, it's one of those ones that, you know how dogs can open doors that are like flippy ones where it's like it pulls out and it looks like an L that has been attached to the door.
No, I'm so confused right now.
I'm trying to. It's one that.
Oh, that thing. Yeah, I got it.
So it's one of those ones, the ones that dogs can open.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna like cut around that.
Make an attack.
Okay.
Attack the door.
That was a.
How much how?
16.
16.
Yeah.
60.
How many hit points for a door in 5e?
That's the first time somebody's ever searched that.
So you said 16?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you hit it. Roll damage.
3. Going great.
It looks like a few more hits might actually do it.
All right.
You get-
I'm gonna keep doing that.
So roll for the second one, and then I'll get back to that.
Okay.
You were gonna say something?
I want to smack it open. No, I want to slice it open with the golden axe.
So you walk away from.
Yes.
Okay. You walk away from the door and head over and just pull your axe. Roll the attack.
This is my third nat 1 today.
8.
This dice jail.
This is your third nat today.
Yes.
Your rapier breaks.
You weren't paying attention and you accidentally step on one of the baby dragon's tail. It was coming over to like sit on your shoulder, and you take your step back to go in for a swing, and you just.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's the little pink pale one.
Oh, okay. I give it back to Pixie. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry.
Balasar, did you roll to attack it?
Yes, I rolled an 8.
You don't do. You like bring it in, and it like flings back, and for a second you're like, what? You
I try again.
roll for attack?
No way.
6. I'm just gonna keep trying until it breaks, you know? Or
Yeah.
the door opens.
I'll keep trying too.
Or is that not allowed?
Okay, I want each of you to roll me one more attack check.
Not a 1.
16.
15. Nope, 17.
16.
Okay, are you swinging at the same time?
No.
No.
Eventually, surprisingly, you do get a bunch of holes in it, but like this door isn't falling apart. It's mostly you're just getting a bunch of slices in it, so you can now see the dude on the other side. Is everything okay in there?
There's a dead body in the bathroom. It has a knife in its back.
It did have a knife in its back.
Well, we can't get in. Like, he puts his hand to the door to try and reach through, and there's a physical, magical force keeping him from putting his hand through.
Oh,
You destroyed the door.
Are there windows on the train?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to climb out of one.
So you go and open one, and you try to put your hand through, and there's something magical, almost physical, stopping you from putting your hand through.
Yo, dude, I think we're trapped in here.
Then figure out who the murderer is, so when we get to the next big town, we can turn someone in. It's obviously gotta be whoever's in the cart with you.
I point at my sister.
I point at the woman who's like freaking out about it.
The woman who's freaking out is like, I didn't do it, I just did it to be!
Says the one who did it.
You think I
Everyone, go to the front of the trains and stay there.
Okay.
I pat my sister on the back and I say, I'm just joking.
Farron stays where he's sitting because he has alibis.
And you said it's a
Farron,
dwarven
you
sword,
too.
right?
It's a...
Dwarven knife. Whatever it is.
Steve, this is stressful.
Fair and you too.
This is for your safety, because if the murderer is still here and they're like hiding, then they can really easily just boop dead.
Well, what if the murderer... yes.
Okay, fine. Pixie, Farron puts his hand down to you, Pixie, to, like, offer you a way up to his head. He plops you on their head and, like, picks up the dragons and walks over to the broken door. Do you want them just all standing? Because there is now an entire, like, there's a bunch of empty seats.
Yeah, I do want them all standing.
Okay.
It's like dead people.
There in this cart there is you 5. Hang on, I'll write this down. An elf lady, another elf lady, the 2 human women, a dwarf, a human male, a halfling lady, and 1 other human lady.
Hey, can the dwarf come over here, please?
Are you being racist?
No, not at all.
Steve, stop being racist.
It was a dwarven knife, so like...
Can I check if it was a dwarven knife or not?
Yes. Investigation.
Not one.
It's a knife! It looks like a pretty cool knife, too. There's writing on it, but you don't know what type of writing.
I just assumed Steve's being racist.
No, General L'Oreal had said something about it. So, the dwarf lady steps forward. Did I say lady or guy before?
I
Person.
don't think you specified.
So the dwarf lady steps forward. She's in a tunic and pants, and she's got boots on, and you can see on her belt she's got like a book holder and like a little pencil bag along with her coin purse that most people carry around. Yeah, how can I help?
So the knife that we found in the guy's back is a dwarven knife, and like, I promise I'm not racist, it's just like, you know, making connections, like...
No, that makes sense.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I write books, so I totally get it. I mean, how many murder suspects can there be?
Balasar...
Exactly.
Hold on. Balasar just blurts out and just says, well, whoever the murderer is, they are among us.
Dun dun dun! And that was the end of the session, folks. Time to get the information out. If you are on Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars, please. We appreciate it. And if you give us fun, happy, or interesting comments, you might get in an episode. Cool, right? Also check out Instagram, the main page, and then the other page, my personal one, because I don't know which one I'm posting art to anymore. I just know I post art on the Instagram. Check out the Tumblr, because on the Tumblr I put weird stuff. I post art there too. Music, there's little guitar musics, that's me. That's my music, but music during the campaign, during the session, is done by Nathan Hanover. It's specifically from the Riptide official music. If you're on the YouTube, yes, YouTube. If you're on YouTube, click that like button and send it to a friend. And then if you like how we interact. We stream, not the podcast, but us specifically, like, people. We stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays on Bees in the Forest. Also, word of mouth. Go info dump on your friends. Go talk about it in your social medias. Word of mouth is how podcasts spread, and we appreciate any and all interactions. So, thank you for listening, and bye.